It all started out in 1976 on this bird, a standard regalo. This is taken off of Brigham City. Then to my ASG 21B, and believe it or not, I flew tandem on this glider. I flew this glider till 1981, then took a long break, and in 2009 purchased a Will's Wing Sport 2, and which I flew for 2 years before moving up to a Will's Wing U2. I have 2 years on this bird as well. The Sport 2 I had 150 hours, and the U2 I had 180 hours before moving up to my Will's Wing T2C. I have 9 hours on this bird and purchased it in the winter so I'd have plenty of time to get dialed into this bird before the cross-country season begins. I've got a lot of work to do. I'm trying to fly it fast and straight so that I can hit a good line going from thermal to thermal, from mountaintop to mountaintop. The Sport 2 brings me my fondest memories because it's when I got back into the sport after about a 30-year layoff. I couldn't believe the performance difference that these gliders had, and I couldn't believe the knowledge that all the new hang glider pilots had, and the books and everything that were written on how to fly these birds and the instruction level that we have all just totally amazed me, and I so much appreciated all those that worked with me to help me get back into this sport and enjoy it as I do. After relearning in California and then coming back to Utah and doing a lot of flying there, I couldn't resist taking my Sport 2 to far places like California to meet up again with the pilots of California. Had wonderful times with them and have a lot of fond memories of them. Here we are flying the beautiful skies of Lake McClure. Can't even begin to tell you how much I've enjoyed my U2, and again, I took my U2 to far places such as California, to Big Sur, in which again I mingled with the pilots of California and the beautiful scenery that Big Sur has to offer. First ocean flight I'm very fond of. Perhaps my fondest flight on my U2 was when Shad and I decided to go cross-country from Willard Peak into Idaho. I didn't quite make it as far to Idaho, but I made it to Tremont, which is 30 miles away, landing in this big field as you see here. I know I'm going to miss my U2 and its docile nature and its fun and easiness to fly, but I wanted to have the T2C experience to see what a Will's Wing T2C topless has to offer. I'm a firm believer in the step-by-step process we need to take in flying these hang gliders. I am hoping that I had enough time on my other birds before moving up to the T2C, but time will tell. Am I ready for this bird? I hope so. Do I have a lot to learn? Yes. I have strapped my other hang gliders on my vehicle and took her far places. I'm expecting to do something different with this bird. I'm expecting her to take me far places. I know that I have a lot of work ahead of me to match the skills of the performance level this glider has to offer. I know I'm going to have to be on my game every flight and to fly this glider with a lot of finesse. I have a lot of friends here in Utah that are now flying the Will's Wing T2 topless. I'm going to lean on them as I make the adjustments necessary to fly this bird safely. I'm looking forward to the fun times we have ahead, flying many sites and going far places. I know that I'll be riding their tails, if that is, I can keep up.